Warning, the following show features stunts performed either by professionals or under the supervision of professionals. Accordingly, everything spicy and the producers must insist that no one attempt to recreate or reenact any stunt or activity performed on this show. Well, hello, I'm Phil, and this is Everything Spicy. It is Monday night. We're going to hit the invite button here because I completely forgot to do this when I got started. And I figured, you know what, we could invite just anybody and everybody up here tonight to freaking hang out. Pin message, there we go, all pinned up there. But we're going to start off by saying hi to folks. We're going to talk about my day, talk about your day. Yeah, it's Monday. We got our week started. We made it through another week. And I know I always do this, right? We made it through another week. It is Monday night. So you got your first day of the week behind you, if you consider Monday the first day of the week, which of course we know it's really not. Sunday's actually the first day of the week, but I digress. So yeah, we got it all out of the way. Now, did everybody else have Snowmageddon? We were told yesterday that we were going to get 6 inches of snow. April 18th, isn't it? We got 3 days? It's supposed to be spring. I know a couple days from now, a lot of people will be celebrating. What is that? 420, some holiday that involves 420. I'm not quite exactly sure what that is, but I understand it's a big deal. And then of course, 422, 421, first day of spring. But no, those big Snowmageddon, 6 inches of snow, and yeah, maybe 1.5, 2. Yeah, nothing. And again, at my work, it was weak. I mean, we had a period of time where it was coming down pretty good, but the ground was warm enough where it actually took quite a bit of snow coming down for anything to stick and actually stick around. So, so here in Michigan, I'm in southern part of Michigan, just outside of Flint. We didn't get much in the way of snow. Everything's covered in snow. Everything is covered in snow. So, hard to go outside and take a picture right now. You'd be like, oh, wow, cool. Everything's covered in snow. Yeah, barely. It is, but it is covered in snow. So, but, trying to think. And then, of course, we all just got done with Easter, right? When I got done with Easter, I was having a conversation with folks at work, and one of the guys, I was being funny. And one guy says, yeah, no, we had rabbit for Easter. I'm like, rabbit for Easter? I was like, I was kind of joking about it. He's like, yeah, no, we have rabbit every Easter. And I'm like, okay, so that's kind of cool, or not cool, or whatever. I guess as long as you're not having, eating Jesus Christ for dinner, I guess you're all right? That would be blasphemy, right? That's So, but anyways, is that funny? That's not funny, is it? That's not funny. Let's shout out the people in the chat, shall we? We got Newfoundland's Ingalls family was the first one in here. I think they're going to come back, or he's going to come back, because I haven't seen him comment since. We got Eric, Mudmore83 is in the house. What's up, Eric? Good to see you. My good friend, Mr. Great Shot, is in the house. What's up? Everything's good down there in Texas, I hope. Ron Netzel. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Ron. Good to see you, man. Oh, let's see. We got Roger Rabbit Valley Transparency. And he said earlier in the thing, who I think it's King Bluto has changed his channel name to that. So, chilling on my porch with a dram. There you go. That's the only way to chill on the porch, right? CB Unglesby is in the house. What's up, CB? Good to see you. Yeah, Ron says, we got a dusting in Cleveland, Ohio, but nothing on the pavement. Ours didn't stick on the pavement, It might have on some back. I don't even think it did on the back roads, so. Everything's good here. David Bays is in the house. What's here, man? What's up, man? How you doing? Oh, I'm here. Okay. You comment. Got you, Newfoundlander. What's up, man? How you doing? And my spicy buddy, Blake Hurst. Leave it at this thing. Sorry there, Roger Rabbit. You put it in the chat, so I figured, Yeah, anyways. There you go. So we have 2 gentlemen down in the basement. We are going to bring these 2 fellows up. We are going to start with the first guy, first in, first up. Got Running Water. What's up, Running Water? I remember my first time on YouTube and I forgot to mute.
Yeah, shoot, it's way up there. Evening, y'all.
I think you gave me some shit last night for doing that, didn't you? There,
No, it wasn't
no,
me.
that wasn't you. Or
No,
maybe it was Travis.
I was busy driving. I didn't notice you were blabbing and
Oh,
no
oh,
sound.
that's right. I think it might have been Travis last night. Good to see you. We got one more guy down in the basement. We're going to bring him up right away. What's up, Mr. Great Shot?
How y'all doing tonight?
Good, man. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good.
You look two-tone with that
Got
sun
back
on
from
your face.
Kentucky. Yeah,
Just got
no.
back from Kentucky.
Yeah, I got about half an hour, I guess, and it's gonna be down below the horizon a bit.
Well, that's me sitting out in the garage the last few days when we've actually had some sunlight in my garage in the evening. The sun's right there, but it's shining in your face. We got all these maple trees at the front of our yard, and it works perfectly when there's leaves on the maple trees. When there's no leaves on the maple trees, it's like you can't, you want to feel the warmth of the sun because it's springtime, right? Because it's cold to be in the shade in the garage, but to be at least feel the warmth of the rays on your body feels good. But it's like I don't want it blasting me in the face either. So
yeah.
What's up, Jerry J? Oh, what's temperature there right now there, Mr. Great Shot?
Oh, shoot, it's about 82-ish.
82-ish. Says the guy that'll be living through 100-degree plus temperatures come this summer.
Yeah. Summertime don't play down here, that's for sure.
Mm-mm. What? That's my wife's like, oh, we need to move somewhere warm. Oh, really? Do we? Where are we going to move to? Where are we going to move to that is somewhere warm where you're not going to get any cold? I don't know, because, again, you move to Texas, you could roast your freaking chestnuts off. It's a drier heat.
It's actually 72 right now, but it don't feel like 72.
Oh, really?
It feels, I guess it does. It's not bad. I mean, I'm out here on the back porch with a T-shirt on, so.
Okay.
It got up to about 80 something earlier today, 81-ish, 82, something like that.
Yeah, and my folks, they live in Florida. I don't go down there where it's humid. I don't want to take a bath when I'm walking around and it's 85, 90 degrees. What's up, Kimberly?
Oh, heck. You get that as soon as you get out of the shower down there.
Yeah. Well, I remember when I was stationed in Okinawa. Okinawa was a humid heat. We would have days where it was only in like the mid to upper 90s, and they would be black flag days. We didn't have to work because the humidity was so bad. You would literally take a shower, and as you're drying off, be sweating. And that's taking a cool shower,
Oh, I know. I used to live when I was in the Air Force. I was out in Homestead, Florida, which is like south of Miami. It's like you got Miami, and then you got Homestead, then you got the Keys. So and it was just muggy.
Oh yeah.
But you get used to that. I mean, I didn't take me much because I was from Kentucky. I'm used to that, heat and humidity sort of thing.
And skeeters.
Yeah.
Skeeters
are thick down there. Yeah, not too bad. They're all right.
Maybe it was just maybe it was just where my aunt and uncle lived, but man, it seemed like almost every evening you're getting eaten alive by skeeters. And back in the 80s, they didn't have as many things to spray for that kind of stuff. So
around here, occasionally, if I got people coming over or something, they make this stuff called yard guard. It's like a big fogger. You can just kind of fog around everything pretty good, and it keeps them at bay. Right there at dusk.
Yep.
So it helps out. Keeps them
if we get to a point where we have that problem, we'll go around the edge of our property because our property is like in the middle of a cornfield, or what was a cornfield. So we're only bordered on two sides of the property, but we do have a little wet area out there, and that can have a tendency to do some mosquito. We haven't been really bad for mosquitoes the last few years. So But again, we
Well, that's
aren't
good.
beyond going out there and spraying if we need to knock that shit down. So you want
Heck
Blake?
yeah,
You want to
they
take
can
me
all
fishing down
die.
Florida?
All them mosquitoes can die a fiery death and wouldn't hurt me at all. Wouldn't phase me a
Mm-mm.
bit.
Well, we got these little bushes that my wife likes. They're little trees, Rosa Sharon trees,
Oh yeah,
and these
I know
things
those.
attract the Japanese beetles.
Oh yeah.
So when those things start doing their thing, we've got to put this little thing out there to pull a little yellow thing on it, whatnot, to get all the Japanese beetles to go in that damn thing because we get a shit ton of Japanese beetles when those things start doing their thing. So we had a
Yeah, we're
pesky
starting to
fly
get
problem.
the what do you call it? The June bugs are starting to come out right now. See those quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember those in my mom and dad's place getting June bugs. We don't see them too much. I mean, I do see some here, but right now, what I'm seeing here, and I'm seeing it down here in my room, I get ladybugs, and I
Oh
think
yeah.
they find that nice warm place on a house or in and around a window to nestle for the wintertime. And as soon as there's a little bit of warmth, they find their way into the house. So tell everybody where you're at. I know where you're at there, Running Water. Tell everybody where you're hanging out tonight.
Oh, I'm down in Rensselaer, Indiana, right now.
What's it called?
Rensselaer?
Rensselaer.
Yeah. It's about an hour south of Gary on 65.
You can't find that on map like you can Michigan. You know, you think if you show Michigan, it's like, yeah, well, we're right here or we're right here. Indiana's not like there's nothing you can do with your hand to kind of say where you're on Indiana.
I had to get the truck serviced in the morning, and then I'm heading out to North Carolina again.
Well, now, as long as you stay away from those lot lizards and you're not getting serviced, you'll be just fine.
I think they've
Gotta
pretty
stay
much
away from
done
there.
away with. I think they've pretty much done away with the lot lizards. Most places now.
Oh, have they?
Yeah.
Well, with
Oh, Gary.
social media and everyone's got smartphones, they don't need to hang around the truck stops. They show up when they're asked for.
Ah.
Yeah. I got a buddy of
Oh.
mine, plays well, where my name came from, the Mr. Great Shot. He used to play this one golf game on the phone, and he would play it in his truck all the time. When he'd park wherever and stuff. People would ask him about that. What about all the lot lizards? And he's like, nah, they're not around much anymore.
Well, I saw I knew what they were, but I saw one of my first ones when me and my wife went south down to Virginia, and we were at a gas station like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and this scraggly looking thing was at the gas station walking around and whatnot, eyeing me up and everything else, and my wife's like, "What's wrong?" She was either on meth or crack, which she could have been, or she was a lot lizard, or she was a lot lizard on meth or crack. But
there you go.
and then I had to explain to my wife what a lot lizard was, and she's like, well, how you explain that? It's always awkward explaining that to them. In Pennsylvania, a lot lizard is respected profession. There you go. I didn't think I could be a respected profession anywhere.
What are y'all sipping on tonight? Anything?
Not tonight. I'll probably maybe have something a little later to drink, but yeah, I don't have. I last week or so I've been putting a hurting on this. That's the double oak.
Good stuff right there.
That is good stuff. So.
I've got a bottle of that.
Yeah, well, I cracked that one open. I cracked that one open about a week and a half ago. So, but I change it up I don't drink the same stuff usually every night. So I'll try something.
Yeah.
That's why you got more than one type of bourbon or whiskey in the back, right?
Exactly.
And it's also
keep
good.
Them mixed up a little bit.
It's also good if someone else says, "Hey, I'm drinking this tonight." Say, I can drink that with you. I got a bottle of that right back here.
There you go. I'm sipping on something that I can't get at all.
What's that?
This is called 3-chord. It's a pick from Irene Tan's liquor store
Okay.
in Rhode Island.
Okay.
I got it from Kilco Whiskey Musings.
Okay.
Oh, Kathy Bates, how you doing there, sexy
Mr.
voice
Cream
lady?
Shot. Speaking of cream shot, what's up, Roman?
What's up, fellas? How's the sausage cart going tonight?
Got the sausage cart going.
Good
Yep.
as could be expected.
We rolled it right on out
There
here.
we go.
Yeah, you gotta be proud of it. Gotta be
Smells a little
proud.
hot.
Yeah, what is that smell? No.
What is that? That's some sausage need to be washed.
Great to
Not
see
me,
you
I just
guys.
took a
Did
shower.
you guys have a good Easter?
We did. We had
Yeah,
all of
I just got.
our kids made it here, so that's always good. So
There you go. I went to Kentucky and scattered some of my dad's ashes at our own Hope site and where he was born
there
on
you
his
go.
birthday.
Yeah, I think I remember you
Nice.
talking about that earlier in the week. What's
Yeah.
up, Cody?
I got back last night about I don't know, 1:30 in the morning.
Woo! Yeah, that's my mother-in-law. No. Yeah, my mother-in-law. That's what they got to do with her ashes this summer is go down to Boone, North Carolina, and somewhere around there, they put my father-in-law's ashes in the river or the creek or whatever you want to call it. And I think that's the same thing they're going to do with her. So I don't know if I'm going to make it. The way work is right now, I'm afraid to leave for any lengthy period of time anymore. So it hasn't been bad. So I can't complain. I can, but who wants to listen to a car person explain about not having any cars, right?
What do you care about taking a week off? I mean, what do you mean, like a long time? Like
I know. Let's see. We got someone down in the basement. What's up, Chadio? How you doing, man?
Doing well. I'll be quick since there is music going on. Oh, yeah, look at that.
Very good.
222 brew, baby.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't hear any music, but
Okay. Well, I have my hand covering the speaker pretty good.
okay.
Now, Roman, get your butt down here. Come on.
See Roman, see where he's at?
yeah, he's right up the street from me. I
Yeah.
should go up there, but I'm a little drunky drunk.
What's up,
I don't
Shane?
think that's a good idea.
You're good. I just wanted to pop on real quick and say hello
Hello.
and
So-
goodbye. See you guys later.
See you, man. That'd be a good neutral site for you and Chadio to meet up for a first time, right?
Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't met up there
Yeah.
Huh?
at all. I mean, we literally live like half a mile. I could probably, well, I don't know if I could throw a rock that far, but pretty close to throwing a rock to hit his house. He's not far. He's right across the way. So.
Well, that's like, me and Craven Capsaicin. Why is his first name not coming to me? Nelson. He's literally 15 minutes from my place. I mean, he's not as close as he is to you, but we've never met up. I talked about it early on when I first started my channel, and he didn't show a lot of interest. So I was like, all right, I mean, we're cool. We're cool on, we check each other's stuff out and comment on each other's stuff and whatnot. So we're cool that way. So I'm cool. So
Yeah, I went to Steel Panther the other night. Do you know who Steel Panther is? The band.
yeah,
Heard of them.
Yeah, go check out some of their shit. Anyway, I was gonna wear my Craven Capsaicin freaking tights. You know what my leggings. You know what I'm talking about.
I know
I was
what you're
gonna
talking
wear my
about.
leggings and wear my Keep It Spicy fucking sweatshirt, and then put a wig on and have a hair hairband around it and just do the whole hairband thing. And yeah, it was gonna be hilarious. But at the end, my wife was like, "I don't think that's a good idea."
What does she know?
Yeah, exactly.
Shh,
They have a
shh,
tendency to spoil the fun.
She goes, "I'm not going to dinner with you if you're wearing that outfit." I was like, "Oh, really? Come on, man. Jeez."
They have this funny thing about being embarrassed in public. I don't know what it is. You know, it's like they think someone's going to see them at a later date and think, "Hey, I remember you. You were with that guy that was wearing those spandex and the hoodie and the yeah, that was you, right?" No one can remember any of that stuff.
Yeah.
What's up, McTubis?
Yeah, dude, I don't care. Like, I would walk out in public wearing anything. I really, honestly, as long as I can legally get away with it, I really wouldn't care. I think giving everybody else a chance to laugh at me is freaking amazing, and I love it. So
I care up to a point. Again, I don't want to embarrass my wife and my kids. Me, if it was all about just me, I don't give a shit, right? But especially my kids, they're in the they got
Yeah.
Going down.
It
Well,
is.
that's why
That's a beautiful view.
that's why I stepped back and I didn't do it because my wife would have been too upset.
Yep.
But I totally, yeah. If I didn't have her, let's say she didn't exist, yeah, dude, I'd have been wearing my Craven Cat Jason pants, fucking showing off my cock to everybody that could see it. Wouldn't have given a fucking care in the world. Might even wore a fucking tank top. I mean, sun's out, guns out. Let's go.
There ain't. You guys getting warm there at all in your part of Colorado? Or is it still pretty cool?
It's been weird, dude. So it's been windy the last couple of weeks.
We got that.
The normal high temp here is 47.5 degrees in April.
Dang.
And we got down to like 10 the other day. So it was weird. It was weird. The record high or the record low is 1865, something like that. It was 10 below zero. The record high was 1975, April 30th was 90 degrees here. So you never know what you're going to get here. It might be 90, it might be 10 below.
Yeah, that's this weekend coming up. We're going to be in the 70s. So
I'll pass on the 10 below stuff.
Yeah, no shit, huh?
Well, that's what's been shitty about that. The fucking wind is kicking up the pollen, so allergies are like through the roof, man.
Sam can even up the sausage here.
No. The oak pollen right here has just been stupid thick, and it's blowing all over the place and getting all in the pool, and my pool is like half green because of it's just all pollen, and it's a pain in the butt. It actually we have a thing down here they call cedar fever, which it's basically like pollen overload, where the histamines go crazy in your body because you got so much pollen coming in. It's just clogging everything up and feels like you're coming out with the flu or something. And I got that a couple of days ago. Well, no, about 2 weeks ago. I came down with that with the oak pollen because it was just so heavy, so thick, it just overloaded your immune system. I don't get sick for anything.
Looks like Roman's having issues.
Oh, yeah, looks like the wife walked in. That's what mine did a minute ago. She said, "What the heck's that noise?" And I'm like, "What noise?" Because I got these on. They're noise canceling. I couldn't hear squat.
I don't hear
She's
nothing.
like, "The air conditioner's making some weird noise," So I went over there, took them off. That's when I went off camera for a second, and it was the evaporator fan outside was making this weird kind of squeaky noise and stuff. So I give it the old. I'm like, "What the heck?" And I give it the old fast touch. Bumped it like that once, and it went. Oh, it's quiet. There you go. Fixed it.
Fix it again.
Well, that's what they used to do in the Air Force was freaking air conditioning. So
There you go. How you doing, Samantha?
I'm good.
Good.
she's being lazy today. Got the hair all up in a bun.
Lazy.
You think it's easy to put
Only
your hair up
time
in
I
a bun
ever-
like that?
Oh yes, it is. I know. I had hair to my waist. I know. It's easy. Only time I would
What's
put it
up?
up like that was when I was getting in the hot tub.
J-Dog.
Or when you knew the BJ was coming that you had to give.
No BJ's for me. Shoot, I'm married. What you talking about, BJ?
I don't know, man. I just the long hairs. I don't know. No, I'm playing.
Nah, I got out of the Air Force and said, hell with this shit, and let my hair grow when I first got out. And it got to my waist.
Dang.
And then it started kind of creeping back up just a little bit at a time. 6 years ago, I cut it off. Now I'm growing it back out. It's not very long yet, but it won't take it too long. You know, bad hair day for about a year and a half.
Yeah, I think I let mine grow out a
And a
little bit
beard,
once
too.
I got out of the Marine Corps, but I didn't let it grow out much. I mean, I keep tighter regs on my hair now than I did when I first got out, but now I just keep
Yeah.
it short. It's just once a month you go, you get a hair, you get it trimmed up, just kind of keep it looking the same. So
Shoot. With your hairstyle, why don't you just get you a set of clippers? That's what I did. Just
I can't do it
you
myself
know,
and make it
put
look
a couple
right.
different guards on.
I can't do it
can.
myself and
It's
make
not
it
that
look
hard.
right.
Except for,
Yeah, see,
in the back.
Right? Or yeah, you just
As he's
just
running
do
water,
it.
he don't even worry about it.
No, I
just
I
breaks out
just
the
shaved it.
razor.
Well,
A number 2 Bic.
and
There you
well,
go.
I shaved it for so many years after high school. Just it was convenient.
Yeah.
And then took and decided, oh, I'm going to grow it back out, and then I couldn't remember how to grow it on top anymore at that point. So
Yeah, it pushes through and just comes out here,
gravity.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you should
Gravity
see my
does help.
ass.
Oh, no. Oh,
Roman shaves
reminds
his
me
head,
of
but he
my
only
cousin.
shaves it on either side.
Now my wife won't let me
No,
shave it yet. She thinks it's still all right. It's worth hanging on to. I don't know.
there's
I don't think it's worth hanging on to, but
you got some. You got some.
whatever.
You got a little place in the
Still
back to
gotta-
put your yarmulke, and you're good.
I'm gonna have to turn Jewish. That's a whole different conversation.
Or what was it? I've been watching one of those things. The guys, the monks that got the little thing purposely shaved on top of their head.
Yeah. Yeah.
That always looks
Wait,
creepy.
really?
Wait, really? Yeah, you can just become a monk.
Really?
Or just
They
say
do that
yes.
on purpose? They look like me on purpose?
I think
that's
they come
They don't
retarded.
quite like you.
Yeah. Well, and traditionally, one of the biggest revenues for monks was production of beer.
Yep.
That they'd sell beer to the locals. So
Well,
not
they
so
also
bad
drink.
being a monk.
Well, they also drank it because I can remember when they say when monks would fast, the only thing they would have is beer.
Yeah.
I
Well,
can see
technically, it was more of a mead, so
right.
had more protein in it than a steak.
I could see if I was forced to live off beer for a period of time. Then you got Roman, who does actually live off of beer. He eats a couple times a week.
I've been living off of beer for a lot of years, man. I don't even need food. Just give me my carbs.
Oh no, guys.
I'm good.
I've gotten idiots.
11, 12 beers a day. You get your calorie
Sam
intake.
walked away and didn't mute.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
It's not the first time.
I'll drop her down in case it gets, don't embarrass her.
Yeah, that's good. Good call.
Yeah. See, this
But,
I'm becoming a new me because I've done that shit in the past, and I go right to what might be embarrassing, and you go right for it. But hey, Sam, I just took you down for a minute because you weren't muted, and I didn't want to embarrass you in case you were Colin or you or whatever. So
Yeah, he's doing an Easter egg hunt, and I must have hid one of the eggs pretty well because he can't find it. Yeah.
that's awesome.
that was good for my granddaughter. We hid like 40 plus eggs for her, and now it's cool. You can buy eggs that already got shit in them. So we just told her, it says, you go for the colored eggs, stay away from the brown eggs, and you'll
Well,
be
is there shit in the eggs? What are you talking about? Brown eggs? There's shit in them.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Well, our dog goes mostly out front, so it's like we didn't have any problems out back. So
brown eggs.
Brown eggs.
Happy Easter.
It's like staying away from the yellow snow. Right?
Exactly.
You want a snow cone, better stick with the white stuff.
You throw it at your buddy and you hit him in the mouth.
Hold on a second here. What? There is Phil shooting his cream shot like a Roman flyer, then washing off with running water. How original. You think of that all on your own there, Kathy?
That's pretty fucking weird.
That's kind of weird.
Dang. Phil, can you hear all these airplanes?
I hear the airplane, yeah.
All right. Yeah, sorry about that.
No, you're okay. Is it military?
No, commercial mainly.
Oh, okay.
I'm writing a flight path for Austin Bergstrom.
Okay. Well, we are airport too, but our airport's quite a ways away, so they're usually quite a ways over our house when they go over our house. Oh,
Sometimes they fly right over the house.
I just found the coolest dude on YouTube. Look at here.
Hey!
What's up, Mr. Fulton?
Nothing much. Just got my new video game.
What's that?
It is called the Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga.
Really?
Yep.
Never heard of it.
And you're on YouTube with us. When you got a new video game, you're supposed to be mastering?
Yeah, I'm just taking a break from it today.
Okay.
I played it this morning at 7:45.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think we know you're a smart ass there, Kathy. I mean, I think it was kind
of a given.
Yeah, kind of given. Kind of what we expect. We don't expect anything any different. So, well, ahoy there, Travis. Hopefully, your live stream went well, and you and Cindy got to they were doing what are they? True, one of those seltzer things. It was part 2 of their part 1.
There was seltzers.
Yep.
I think my is making that weird noise again. I'll be back.
Okay. Yeah, Cindy shipped the Mountain Dew to me and Connie, so I think I'm gonna include her. No, I'm gonna hopefully she'll do it with me. We're gonna do a video doing those. She's like, when I mentioned it to her, she's like, well, when are those coming? When are those coming? I'm like, they'll be here soon. They come. It takes time. It's just, when someone's doing you a favor, it's kind of hard to keep asking, hey, when you sending that? When you sending that? When you sending that? What's up, Pappers? How you doing, man?
How was your Easter yesterday, Phil?
What was that?
How was your Easter?
Well, it was pretty good, man. And all my kids were here. Actually, when I said all my kids are here, actually, one of my kids that actually live here wasn't here. He was actually over at his girlfriend's house. But my other 5 kids were here, and their significant others, and then my sister-in-law and brother-in-law were here as well. It was actually pretty tame Easter as Easters go, because with my mother and father-in-law gone now, that was usually them being at the event would draw more family members to them. wondering when's they're going to be their last one and wanting to see them one more time. And usually we only see each other during those types of holidays. So, yeah, everybody kind of did their own thing, which is all right, man. It's all right. What's up, Axe? How you doing, man? Oh, I must be doing all the talking. My throat's going.
But Saturday to Starbucks, I'd get my dog Luna a pup cup.
What?
Yeah, it's a pup cup.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Get the marbles out of your mouth and speak. I'm not understanding you.
Oh, what? Cappuccino? Cappuccino. It's with whipped cream, actually. And Lena was like licking her mouth and trying to get to the whipped cream. I was holding the cup, and then she was like,
Yep. I gotta drop off and work on my evaporator fan for a second. So.
I got you.
Thanks for having me up. We'll talk to y'all later on.
Man. All right.
See you, Mr.
What's going on, Samantha? How you doing?
Good, how are
What's up, Raven? How you doing, man?
I'm doing okay. How you guys doing?
Well, we're doing good, man. Just hanging out on a Monday night. Not much to do, so come out here and hang out with all you fine folks.
Yeah, hey, Raven, doing a gaming stream this time.
Yeah, I saw your gaming stream. Only had one person.
Yeah.
Well, you're just getting started. Come on.
Yeah, I know. I'm just giving him a hard time because it'll be pretty interesting once you get it started.
I've watched your live stream where I was the only one there, Raven.
I sometimes get two people. At least I don't. I gotta try and redo my channel a little bit more.
Now, Fulton, are you streaming on YouTube or on Twitch or?
I'm doing on YouTube.
On YouTube, okay.
Yeah,
I'll check that out.
He's got one of those what is it? Game consoles.
The PlayStation
that you were
4.
playing. What you need to do is get yourself a good computer too.
McTuba says the new haircut looks really good on you, Raven.
Hey, I haven't had a haircut for like 3 months. And whose dog is that?
That's mine. Dinner.
What's up, Vanessa Kitty? I know, giving good vibes. What's up? Saw some TikTok on Axe today and Nacho today. I think did I see Sam. I think Sam was did a duet on one today. I think I saw. It's funny because I was busy as hell at work, but man, when I get to go upstairs and receipt money or do something while I'm standing there waiting for them, I'll pull up my TikTok, and usually when I do that on my TikTok, the first people that come up are usually my friends. So I'll see like Sam, and I'll see Peppers, and I'll see Nacho, and I'll see Axe, and I'll see those people always seem to pop, and then like 3 or 4 advertisements, and then you got to pop onto someone else will pop up. But
I don't trust TikTok that much.
Yeah, I mean, I watch it. I don't do much. I do, want something here every now and then when I see something funny in the movie hits me. But I don't take it seriously as far as, I mean, Nacho's doing great. I think she's doing fantastic. I think she keep doing what she's doing and doing daily videos.
I mean, a lot of people do. Sorry.
Yeah. I think that's the key to that TikTok thing is you got to do a couple, 2, 3 a day. You got to be dedicated to doing it.
I had TikTok for a while, and I just looked at it, and I tend to watch a lot of things, and I start saying some crazy things, telling people, "Don't trust the election."
Yeah. I do a lot of do a lot of YouTube shorts right now, which are almost kind of like TikToks. Just
Yeah,
they're
I
not.
actually I saw one. I don't know if this was from you, but I saw one where you had one of the employees where you work at had a lady's face on it.
Oh yeah. That's a guy that works right next to me. He's that's Joe. Joe's done a rummy bear with me before,
Mhm.
and I gave Joe a couple rummy bears, and he took one home and did one with his son. And yeah, Joe's been in a couple of videos, not many, but he's been in a. Yeah, he was with me when I did we did the what was that burn or
Peanut?
bliss, the chocolate challenge, when like
Oh, the chocolate one.
five of them are really spicy and 7 of them aren't.
Uh-huh.
He was on that with me, so yeah.
I seen the peanut one that or the one chip challenge you guys.
Now see Nacho, that was at the end of the day, or Nacho X, that was at the end of the day. I think we had like a half an hour of work left, and yeah, that's I was busy. Oh, goodness gracious.
So running water, how's your dad doing?
Oh, he's doing well. Um, I guess he had an appointment today. I haven't heard any news on it yet, but basically the sit down with the team and the game plan and all that. So I'm sure he'll be updating everyone. Um, he's aiming for Thursday. Uh, if not Thursday, then definitely Sunday. He'll be live. He'll update everyone.
I'm just surprised they're taking so long to start any chemo with him.
Yeah.
Well, the thing was is they had to get the that PET scan.
Mm-hmm.
Because they to verify that it's isolated versus being spread. If it's isolated, then they can just focus on one area. Makes things a lot easier. But that's what they had to go over the results, and that's what the meeting was today. But if I understood correctly, I think the chemo and radiation and all that, I think that all starts next Monday.
Okay.
So and it'll be 23 days, 5 days a week. So
that's crazy. But hey, again, the when he was talking about it the first time, the doctors seemed to be pretty positive, and so that's always. I mean, your dad's in good spirits and everything, so he doesn't have that defeated attitude and everything else.
Mhm.
So I think if you go into it, you got a positive attitude, even though you're gonna start feeling like shit. I think that's when you want to live, you want to live. If you don't, I think that's that has a lot to do with your mental state. Has a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
Speaking of mental state,
and he's stubborn.
I think Roman lost his mind. We already saw that.
There's the Star Wars video game.
Yeah, the
Mhm.
Lego version.
Yep.
No, Gary, I did not. Did anybody else hear about Oprah getting busted for drugs?
Oh God.
No.
No, I have not heard.
Is that a joke?
I'll tell you this. I think it could be real, or it could be something that literally nobody knows what's
Yeah,
going to
Kathy,
happen.
when we were talking to Cy last night on Cy's Live, he had said he gained like 11 or 12 pounds. So that's good. He's still skinny as shit if he's 152 pounds, but
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
the whole thing will be getting this behind him and getting it in remission, and then getting his strength back. Eating right, eating healthy. Not, I know right now he's eating like shit, but he's trying to put weight on. But it'll be back to eating right, and hopefully he can get out walking around and whatnot and build his strength back up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, I figured as much there, Gary. The cops pulled her dress up and found 75 pounds of crack. Wah, 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 wah.
Well, I'm gonna hate to tell Gary that you're probably being misled there. because you never know. Somebody's been probably spoofing a lot of these celebrities too.
Raven, it was a joke.
I know.
Okay. Because he said they pulled up her dress and found 75 pounds of crack because Oprah's a big girl.
Phil, I'm going to bed, man. Thank you so much for having me up.
All right. Good night,
You
Roman.
had it out.
Have a good one, man.
Hey,
Take care,
I would
Roman.
probably. Oh, Roman.
Talk to you guys soon. Bye.
All right. All right, Roman.
He's trying to figure it out.
There he goes. One thing you gotta remember that Roman tried to set himself on fire. That was not an accident.
He didn't try to set himself on fire. He happened to set himself on fire. There's a difference. I got a feeling if he really wanted to set himself on fire, he'd have done a lot better job than what happened that night. Dude, you're freaking me out.
I think Mr. Fulton needs a computer so bad because
I probably do. Well, actually, I used my whoop for that new game I wanted.
Right now, Fulton kind of looks like, if you ordered the Terminator from Wish.com.
Okay.
The knockoff version.
So I'm glad you had a good Easter, Phil.
Yeah, man. Hey, whenever you can get the kids together and have them over the house, man, that is the way to go. What's up, B Wizzle?
Hey, B Wizzle.
Well, yesterday we were playing Easter Bingo. Yesterday.
Hey, what does it say on your shirt?
What?
It says Mr. F.U.
Like.
Fulton.
Just the way it happened to be. Yeah, we saw what it looked like. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm just giving them a hard time about it.
You know, right?
What's up, Vader Gamer? Doing good, man. Oh. So anybody got anything planned for the week or next weekend? Man, my week is I know my week at work is busy this week. So
my work is busy as well, Phil.
Mine's making it from day to day. I got which is good. Again, I'm gonna sit here and say I'm not gonna complain. In my business, if you're busy, it's good. So but I would tell you, selling cars, 30 cars a month, that's a young man's job. That'll run you around at a dealership, man.
Actually, you'll probably end up surprising a lot of people. You probably end up selling a lot more than some of the younger guys.
Cocaine and hookers, huh? There, B Wizzle? Sounds like a good time.
I know I've had the local dealership calling and emailing me and mailing me little cards wanting to buy my car off me.
Mm-hmm.
Buy my used car.
Yep. Everybody's
like,
trying
we'll
to
give
bring
you 10% above book.
That's great.
Like,
That's great considering they're up 40%. You cocksucker.
Yeah.
Give you 10% above book.
Well, actually,
I was thinking about just listing it locally.
Yeah, I mean,
today, and there was like a lot of people from that Fantastic Beast.
Are you talking to us, Fulton?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
Well, you either got to talk to us or not talk to us.
Sorry.
I don't. I have not gone to a movie theater for a few months, for like 4 or 5 months. And
Well,
now, hold on.
yeah.
And now I see that everybody who saw the Batman film, is now on HBO Max.
I saw that.
I know. I found it last night. I freaking put it on. I finally got to watch the very last hour. I was so happy.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hadn't been in movie theater for about 3 years or so, and then I went a couple of months ago to see Jackass Forever. I went to. I
How
wound up
was
seeing
that?
it the day. I wound up seeing it the day after it came out. It was funny as hell. It was what I expected. You know, they got a bunch of new guys. They got a bunch of new the guys that they tried out over the years and whatnot
Mhm.
that joined them and did some stunts too. But yeah, I'm more about the original guys. The original guys to me are what's your Johnny Knoxvilles and Bams and
Well, did you,
Pontius and Wee Man and all those guys.
if
So,
you're not into wrestling, you gotta watch what happened at the WrestleMania.
what happened at the WrestleMania, Raven?
Apparently, Johnny Knox beat the crap out of who's that guy? Can't think of his name now.
Was that this WrestleMania that
Yeah.
happened? I
Yep.
think I saw something where he was involved in. I forget. I remember I have watched it several times. The one where Chris Pontius and Steve O got in the ring and took on some guy and he actually got the shit beat out of him, especially Steve O, because he wouldn't stay down when he was supposed to stay down and he kept getting punished. And of course, Steve O being Steve O, he was high on shit and everything else. So he took more of a beating than he needed to, but he took a beating.
A lot of people like the wrestling things, and I try to watch so much of it. It doesn't really appeal to me too much because you already know who's going to win or who's going to lose.
Well, and it doesn't appeal to me. I won't sit down and watch wrestling when it comes on, like Monday Night Raw. I mean, that's probably on right now. I won't sit there and watch it, but I'll watch clips of stuff when I hear that this happened or that happened.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always kind of interested in going and seeing the clips. I don't want to see a wrestling match from beginning to end, but when someone says something really cool happened, I want to see that. So I got some new equipment coming for recording music, and if I don't have to work, I'll get to write some new stuff because I need it for my channel. Now my channel may be small, but is how you use it. All right. We got someone down in the basement. What's up, Bourbon Bounty?
What's up?
Hey,
How you doing, man?
I need to change my hat. Hang on.
See, Lone Star beat the crap out of John Cena and stole his belt. There you go.
There. Now I actually have the Bourbon Bounty hat on.
You actually have a hat on. See, that's when I come every now and then when I do a video like at work or something, whatnot, and I don't have a hat on. It always looks kind of funny. I always, Kat's like, I like wrestling. You just like seeing hot, sweaty guys mess with each other there, Kathy. You're just hoping it would turn into a three-way, like some kind of Pornhub episode. We know what you're thinking about, Kathy.
Well, we got to remember she has a sledgehammer to use on us.
Yep.
Mm.
That's why guys like watching ladies mud wrestling or ladies jello wrestling. They like to think they could hop right in the middle of that and it would turn into some big sexcapade and whatnot. And it's not going to, but we can always dream.
But wouldn't that be awkward as hell if it did?
Oh God, it would.
I would be willing to feel how awkward that might be. I might be.
Yeah, I'd be up for the challenge.
Oh, in my younger days, or I would be probably more like John Candy when he was out there doing the mud wrestling. When he from Stripes, when they were in the bar Stripes with Bill Murray, and he did the mud wrestling with the girls.
Mm-hmm.
And you got the whole entirely shit bit out of him, but he enjoyed it.
Gary's at a bar where everybody thought it was real. It's still real to me.
Yeah, I like that movie. I miss a lot of good films that are out there now.
Oh,
I'm
I love
hooking up
Strikes.
on Mike. Hang on.
You just
There. Does
problem
that
with
sound
those
better?
types of movies is you never think about them when you're bored and you're looking for a movie. You usually find one of those movies and it's a third of the way in or halfway in or almost done, and you're only catching a portion of it, you know?
I can't really stand watching a 3-hour film.
Or what film?
A 3-hour film.
Oh, no, it's got to be real fucking entertaining for me to
Yeah.
watch something for 3 goddamn hours. I got news for you. Now, I did all those stupid Lord of the Ring movies.
Oh God, no.
So I liked them when they were out.
Yeah,
I liked them, so I did watch.
I also watched them too. I mean, I really did enjoy them, but it's not like you could sit and watch it in a movie theater. 3 hours of a film.
Yeah, I didn't watch them at the movie theater. I watched them after they were already out, and I could watch it from my home. So I could watch it, pause it, pee, get some popcorn, come back, watch it, pause it, pee. You know.
See,
Well, nowadays it seems like everything's going to type of digital format.
Well, the Batman just came out a month ago,
Yeah,
and they already got it.
It was actually. I think it was. Yeah, a few months ago it came out.
I don't think it was a few months ago.
Yeah,
because I can remember these guys just reviewing it like the day after it came out.
Yeah, literally, it's
well,
yeah.
Well, it's like right now when it was finally released on, it was maybe about a week ago that it was released in the theaters.
Well, I think they probably sell it to HBO Max because there's probably a bunch of people, so they probably could sell it for more money now than what they probably could, a couple, 2-3 months from now. So
yeah,
it had taken its course at the movie theaters, considering not many people are going to the movie theaters. So.
Well, see, you don't have to rent it on HBO Max. You just have to subscribe to HBO Max to be able to watch it.
Well, you got to rent it on Amazon if you're not subscribed to HBO Max.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but
I haven't
even watched it, and I have HBO Max. I don't give a shit.
I got all that shit, but then now I got to find out when I go on there. I go to watch something. It's like, oh, you got to have HBO Max. And I'm like, what the fuck? I got HBO Cinemax, Showtime, all that shit. Pay way too much for cable and Wi-Fi, and I should fucking have everything. God damn it!
Well, see, you can subscribe to it through your provider, and it will not charge you anything.
Well, if you have AT&T, AT&T has a deal with HBO Max, and if you have AT&T, then you can get HBO Max.
Well, I have Comcast, Comcast has that capability of getting HBO Max, which I can watch a lot of the good stuff that sometimes it's on there. Some I don't really care
the
about.
extra money for HBO Max. They don't just give it to you for free.
Well, see, I'm subscribed to HBO.
So am I.
See, if you already have HBO, you're still able to get HBO Max for free.
Really?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think that's correct.
It is supposed to be free to HBO subscribers,
yes.
but they do still charge you.
Yeah. Or if you decided to go and subscribe to it, you would have to pay for it.
Oh, but if you're like grandfathered in, is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Still worth having. It's not.
Who says no movies ever there, Gary? Heck, I've been watching all these Viking series and everything else. There's a lot of boobage in those things.
Oh, yeah.
And the Northman's coming out.
I saw that.
Yeah.
There's so many different films that are actually coming out in theaters as well too.
I'm wondering if my wife's going to want to go see that. Now that I'm kind of in some of that stuff that she's into, maybe that'll be something she'll want to go see at the movies. What's up, Dr. Smith?
Hey.
Because she watches all like The Witcher and all that stuff too, and which I've watched the 2 seasons of The Witcher. I got that out of the way. So
The Witcher is soft porn.
Hey,
all these Viking things are soft porn. You go from all the testosterone, all the guys fighting and the blood and stabbing and everything else.
There
At the
was
end, the guy's got the girl and he's bedding her down. I mean, all of this stuff is soft porn.
Oh no, I don't watch TV.
I wasn't.
I watch like home improvement fucking shows and stuff.
Oh,
Well, see, I've been watching like Netflix stuff where I can get on there. I got 45 minutes or an hour to watch a show. I watch a show and I'm done with it. So
My dad used to watch Bob Vila a lot. Used to drive me crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I watch like I don't know, cooking shows, Beat Bobby Flay, I ruined my fucking house. I don't know. You know, that's what I watch.
I always used to watch all those food shows that was like Anthony Bourdain, Andrew Zimmern,
Yeah.
Adam, what's his name? Man versus Food.
Yeah.
Yep. I forget what channel that was on, but I used to watch all of those like
I think
almost
that
every
was-
night.
I think that was on Discovery.
So
Hey Phil,
How
they
about-
all go together after a while.
they do.
Or
What about-
Channel. One of the two.
In that one, Jody?
What's that?
Gordon Ramsay.
I still didn't catch that.
Gordon Ramsay. It's
Oh,
like
Gordon
Gordon
Ramsay. Well,
Ramsay.
he had Hell's Kitchen and he cusses a lot. And, you know, I don't fucking like cussing. So, you know, I don't watch him.
Hey, Mr. Fulton, I love you, bro, but Gordon Ramsay is 2 words. It's not Gordon Ramsay. It's Gordon Ramsay. Just saying, bro. I love you.
Yeah.
Well, that guy's from England, really.
Who?
Gordon Ramsay.
Well, he does everything here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's because he couldn't make it in England.
Actually, he's more British. He's like, or
Yeah.
less, or Canadian, or one of the others. I don't know.
He's like Simon from America's Got Talent or whatnot. He's
Yeah, and they're all from, and they all come from Britain.
Yep. Yeah, all got that crazy accent. That was funny when I watched the Hot Ones, when they do the hot wings at different levels, and
Oh
Gordon
my
Ramsay
God.
did that. And man, every other word out of his mouth was the F word.
But the Hot Ones is a YouTube created freaking show
Oh, yeah.
took off. That, I mean, isn't that what we all want to get to? You know?
So possible.
Sure. I mean, that's why the only people you ever see on there are celebrities, right? Musicians,
Mhm.
sports people. They'll never have like a chili head or someone like that on there. They only want they're bringing in, you know, Billie English fans because she was on there, you know, and they
Or
bring in
Island-
sports
yeah.
fans, and you know, I'm sure they brought Gordon Ramsay and bring
Wrestling.
that genre
Steve
of
Austin.
people in. You know,
Well, and the big appeal to that is not just the celebrities, you know, because yeah, you got that, you know, that name value, but having people that aren't in the pepper or spice community.
right?
You know,
People
you got that
people-
shock factor, you know, that freak out,
Oh, yeah.
panic, like, oh, is this ever going to end? You know,
Yeah,
Well, there was one thing about even what Stone Cold Steve Austin, who was on there. A lot of people don't know is that he's actually a chili head. He knows about his chili and stuff. And when he tried a lot of those spices, those sauces on the hot wings, he said that some were really good and some were like crappy.
well, some of them are. Once you get up to the bomb is hot and tastes like shit.
Yeah,
It's the worst one of the bunch. So the ones that are even hotter than the bomb are hotter, but at least they taste better than the
Yeah.
bomb. What's up, Jimmy Pickles? How you doing, man?
Hey, Jimmy.
Always got that thing ready when Jimmy comes in here. jppepperseeds.com. What's up, brother? I've been seeing Jimmy lately on TikTok too.
Kathy Bates said Gordon Ramsay. All one word. Gordon Ramsay.
Exactly. Gordon Ramsay. What? Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay.
Oh, Gordon Ramsay. Thank you there, Fulton.
There's so many different programs, even on television too.
Hey, I'm enjoying Netflix and Hulu and stuff, and just finding stuff on there that I can if I find a series or something I can binge. It's like right now, like I said, I'm watching Vikings, and it's on Hulu, and I think they got 5 or 6 seasons of it. I'm in like the middle of season 2. It was a couple days ago. I sat down here and I binge watched like 5 episodes of it.
Yep.
I binge watched it so bad. Go ahead, talk.
I will tell everybody on here right now, if you want to put out a video and you want it to get millions of views, now you may get 70% thumbs down, but if you really want to make an impact, just take some clippers and cut your nails, and on the thumbnail to the video say how to cut your nails, you're doing it wrong, and then like come up with some funky fucking way to do it. You're going to get thousands of people just hating on you, and you will get all of this interaction, and your channel will boom for a short time and then crash, right?
Yeah.
But it's not all about just interaction. You got to create you have to create a persona. You have to create whatever,
Well, you got to keep giving people that same stuff too,
Mm-hmm.
Well, and it helps if you can find that one little niche that no one's tapped into yet.
Getting one makes all the difference in the world.
Like the show I've been hooked on recently, I just stumbled across it. It was on Disney Plus. The National Geographic hub through there. It's a show called The Science of Stupid. And it's like America's Funniest Videos type stuff. The painful fails you'd see, people falling or crashing into walls and stuff. But they're throwing in the science of it, of why that happens.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh yeah, it's
cool,
educational and hilarious because you get to see all these clips of
So here's
like ice climbers going up and the whole thing coming down
like this.
Yeah.
No, that sounds cool though. Yeah, why did it fail?
Yeah, this is what my movies has got me wanting to get now. I'm wanting to get a horn to drink my beer out of. And it's a real, I don't know, elk horn or whatever they call it. The ox horn.
Ox horn. It's more the design of it.
All those things that you watch these guys drink out of, back in the day were all ox horns. And of course, you can find them on Amazon, right?
So those horn mugs like that, if it's an actual horn mug,
it is.
I've got one at home. It actually works like a thermal mug almost. It helps keep it cold or warm longer because it transfers that temperature into the mug itself.
Yeah. This one that I'm looking at is like $40-$50. So yeah, I've seen the ones that were imitated that just look like them, and then the ones that actually are. So.
Well, see, a friend of mine has one of these like kind of mugs that has a top on the head, and it's all designed nice.
Oh, like a Stein type deal?
Yeah.
With the flip top? Yeah.
Yeah, the Steins are nice too. That's an old German thing though.
Best year round.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of people like to drink at times.
Well, the stein was created so that you would have a lid,
Keep the bugs out.
keep the flies out. And then you flip it up, you take a drink, you let it go, keeps the flies out, you know.
Mhm.
Not a bad design, especially depending on well, back in Germany those beers were a lot thicker and a lot heavier and were probably attracted flies easy. So
Yeah, because of the sugar content and all the other stuff that came with it.
Hail to the hill.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. You get good honey mead, and it'll attract flies for a mile around.
I don't know. The thing I've had to track the most flies was that damn Surströmming a few years back. That thing I had more goddamn flies with that nasty ass shit.
Now, I'm recognizing Cody O down here, and I have not seen
What's up,
Cody
JB?
O in a long time.
I saw Cody O was in someone else's live stream just recently. Were you at Styes yesterday, Cody? Seen him somewhere else just recently. I hadn't seen him for a while. Matter of fact, I hadn't
I've seen him probably in Groovies and a few others.
I hadn't seen Cody since I sent him that Eagle Rare that he won.
He's been in my chat.
Has he? Okay, maybe that's where I saw him last.
Okay. Well, Samantha is like uber popular. We're just trying to ride her coattails.
That's right.
I mean, come on.
Samantha's like the cool kid in the group, you know?
Well, and Samantha's been putting out all these pictures of herself.
Shut up.
Like super freaking fine and
Yeah,
everything.
Okay.
We Jody try not to put pictures out of ourselves
Okay.
to try to not deter
She's
people from coming to our channel.
One from a movie I can't think of the name with
Maleficent.
No, the other one where Julia Robertson.
Oh, that was pretty. That was a thumbnail.
Pretty
Yeah,
Woman. That's funny.
that was a
Yeah,
thumbnail.
ha.
And she's holding up a chili.
I take a picture of myself. It looks like some dork ass dude, and
That's kind of how I feel a lot of times when I do. It's like, look at that pathetic old man, and ain't nobody thinks that's funny. I know it's how my kids see it.
I'm gonna get Samantha to help me create a thumbnail.
I'll help you if you want.
I've had some thumbnails with Samantha on it.
I'll help you if you want.
No, I didn't. When the heck did they get the idea? They literally, I think it was OG's son, Jamie. We started doing this, and then I think he got it from
Started doing
Saucy
what?
Shane. Started putting their own faces on other people.
Oh, it's a face swap thing.
Oh
Yeah, the reface app.
Reface, yeah.
Which is really good. I mean, heck, I'm looking at anytime you go into Groovy's stream, you would see
Jimmy
him
Don helps Grooves.
like he's looking at Gina Carral, Gina, and she's like biting her lip every time.
Oh, that. Well, that's his.
fun.
Yeah,
That's good. It's
yeah.
I mean, it's just fantasy. You know what I mean?
It's all just a good time.
Mm-hmm.
But we can't steal each other's shit.
I think in ways we all do kind of take a little bit from
get ideas,
people's
but you gotta
creativity
put
and
your
whatnot.
own twist on it,
I mean, I started doing intros for people on my channel after I saw 21090 have one for like Scott and another person or two on that channel. I was like, well, my closest people I had to do intros for, and that's when I came up with Samantha's and Styes and other people. And I've just been so lazy. I haven't made intros for nobody in probably a year.
I know, me too.
Phil, and you're forgetting your anytime anybody would pay do a super chat to you.
Well, people don't do that anymore, so that stuff don't go up here no more. So, just saying. I mean that is one thing that, again, when I used to do challenges, people did that all the time. But and I understand. I'm not asking, so don't anybody do nothing because I'm not asking now.
Right.
But, I mean,
Yeah.
things on there has changed a lot in the last year as far as how much people super chatted and for what or what reasons or whatever. Nowadays it seems like when you have a giveaway, that's when you're going to get the super chat. So you got to, and I don't know what to give away on my channel because I don't think most people, really are that interested in hot sauces unless they're going to like, Heat 101's channel, or they're going to, what's his name? Jimmy. Oh, the guy that created the Carolina Reaper. I can't even think of his name right now. Ed Curry's channel. When they go through there, they give away a lot of sauces. They get a lot of people to come in and watch. So.
Oh, hell, here it's not my channel. I'm trying to click on X fucking comment. Jody, it's Monday. You can use your background. What was it talking about?
Well, because you're not with your bourbon behind you like
Oh. Wait, here. There it is. My studio lights are blocking everything. I mean, I packed my studio away.
Yeah, he's casual tonight.
I'm casual.
Yeah. My thing here is always the same. When I come down to my room, my lights are always, matter of fact, I leave these stupid lights on overnight. Yeah. These two lights right here. It's just, I hate getting up every time and having to reach over things and try to switch buttons.
Well, here's the deal, though, guys. I can see all the bourbon over here.
Yeah, but we like to see all the bourbon.
Well, I know, but I have the hat on.
It's not about you, it's about us.
I have the hat on.
All right, Joe.
Put the hat on. I did put the hat on.
What were you going to say?
I'm about to head out. I'm heading to bed.
Well, have a good night. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Don't take any wooden nickels. Don't do drugs.
I'm not.
Okay, have a good night.
Fulton.
Welcome. Gaming stream tomorrow.
Fulton, my friend. Take it easy, man.
Yeah, take it easy, man.
What's up, Shane? How you doing, man? Good to see you.
Store time.
Shane. Good.
Shane.
God, man, I haven't seen
I still haven't cracked open. I got those 2 bottles back here. I still haven't cracked those things open. I got the 6-ounce bottles poured and ready to fill for Bourbon Bounty. I've been lazy.
Lord Schlong, man, come on.
Lord Schlong.
You got to come on here more often.
Oh.
I've been reaching out to all kind of peoples.
Yeah, and I've been slacking hanging out in the bourbon and whiskey community. I'll go into some of these things now for 20 or 30 minutes, and then I'm on to another one for 20 or 30 minutes, and then on to something else. That's like
everything seems to be changing a lot.
What's that?
Everything seems to be changing a lot.
Well, COVID is ramping down.
Yeah,
I think we're finally out of that, and people.
I don't know if you guys noticed that now they are the federal judge that literally said no, you cannot put loud or say that you cannot have people wear masks or they can't enforce the mask mandates on planes now.
Well, I said that we're going to go through the end of this month.
Wait, you said a lot of words, and I didn't catch.
Well, it's like a federal judge had put his halt on all the mask mandates for planes,
trains, and automobiles.
Yeah.
Planes, trains, and automobiles.
All public transportations.
Yeah, that it was an overreach of authority by a non-elected official.
Yeah.
There you go.
That it's appointees, people that we didn't choose. Making up policy that's being treated like law.
Yep. And they all stuck by it for all that time, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
And now that we're on the other end of this, we're like, well, that really wasn't constitutionally, we shouldn't have been doing this and we shouldn't be, first thing I think they should do is get rid of fucking Fauci. That guy, the fact that he is making almost $500,000 a year and his wife is making similar type money, if not more, doing what she does. I was reading I forget what it was that she does, but she kind of works for the government too, in a way. And the two of them are clearing over $1 million a year.
You know what?
That's a shame.
Burns me is when the mask mandates were in. Okay, most people, I'm talking about 80% wore masks. We went into the grocery stores and whatever. I don't care. I'll put a sock over my face. Whatever. Right.
Right.
And now our counties in this area have lifted all the mask mandates. Now, I still understand maybe a little. Okay, I can't say I understand this completely, but the servers are still wearing masks here and there. But there's still people. There's still people with the no mask mandate. We've had 2 boosters. We've had all this shit. And they still wear a mask going in. And this is the other fringe, right? There was the fringe at first that was like, oh, this is all bullshit. Now it's the folks that insist on wearing masks all the time. And wherever we go, and I'm kind of like the guy in the middle. I'm like, I won't take a chance on this. I won't take a chance on whatever. I don't care. You want me to wear a mask? If you put a sign up, I'll put a sock on my face. Whatever. But if you don't, I'm not going to do it. But I go in, and these people are glaring me down, and I'm like, 90% of us in here do not have a mask on. So stop glaring me down, you piece of shit. It's your choice. You wear a mask. I mean, I'm just saying, at some point, it flips both ways, And I'm trying to just be the guy that goes, I don't care. I don't have a political opinion. I don't care about Brandon. I don't care about fucking shit. I care about scientific reality of our situation and whatever.
Well, when they tell you that the only mask that's any good is the N95 mask, then we've been all doing all this other bullshit because again, probably 99% of the people out there that were wearing masks weren't wearing the N95 masks, right?
Well, no, because they weren't available.
Most people were wearing these type.
Yeah,
masks.
we're all wearing. Again, it basically did little to no good for you.
Yeah, I wore a bikini thong on my face and whatever.
Yeah. So but I'm glad we're beyond all of this now. If they can just drop this whole, you have to be vaccinated for this and you have to be vaccinated for that.
That's probably what also the federal judge also said. You cannot mandate any more boosters.
Yeah, I hope so.
It should have been with you and your doctor, not these politicians.
Well, me and my wife, we like going on cruises, and we haven't been on a cruise now in 3+ years. Our friends just came back off of one, and of course, on their cruise, you couldn't go on the cruise unless you were vaccinated. You would, when you got to the cruise, they had to do this a COVID test on you. And I guess it was a rapid test or whatever, but then they would let you know if you could get on the ship or not. So you could literally
Oh,
drive to the airport, be COVID free, get on the airplane, get there, get to the port, and then they tell you you're COVID positive and couldn't get on the ship.
what? I
Yeah,
already paid my fucking money. You giving it back?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But when our friends went on, and they said the ship was like a third full. He said then they had more staff on the ship than they needed. He said it was like being catered to, the way it was. So
I will tell you this. I went to eat at a Mexican restaurant the other day. Yesterday, actually. It was Sunday. And it was so refreshing. It was so refreshing that my waitress came up without a mask on.
right.
See her face and we could interact. And wow, look, I'm still alive. It's like, wow,
And I'll tell you, I run into people at my business that I think these people, because they're engineers or they're people that work from home, they spend a lot of time in their home. They spend a lot of time worrying about what's going on, and they're not interacting with what's been going on for the past 2 years since we flattened the curve. And a lot of people like myself basically got back to normal. And I think they're still leaving their homes a little bit freaked out. Again, they might be regular watchers of CNN or whatever, Yahoo, whatever it is that they're watching. My guess is that most of the people that are freaked out like that were spending a lot of time working from home, not aware of what was really going on outside beyond their own personal area. So I think that's why they were wearing masks a lot. I mean, I still wear a mask every now and then at work. If I have a husband, or if I have people that come in that sit down at my desk and they've got masks on, and I feel like they would be more comfortable if I wore a mask, I throw my mask on. I've got it there. Now, I can't tell you the last time I've had it on. It's probably been a few weeks since I've had it on. But I have like old people, they show up and they're shaking and they want to buy a car. Probably shouldn't be buying a car if they're shaking. But, they've got masks on because they're, 80, 90 years old. And they're trying to live another 6 months. So
right. But here's the deal. If we wore if we all wore N95 masks, I'm talking about the good ones, right? How many colds or the common cold, the flu, whatever, would you have not caught in your life?
Sure.
Because you wore this, fucking thong over your nose or whatever. Maybe, right? Maybe. But if it's not deadly, I mean, my thing is, if you live in a bubble, you're going to die outside the bubble. I mean, you got to expose yourself to some things here and there.
I want to say tens of thousands of people die from the flu every year.
Right. But
do you not think if they made masks mandatory when you left your house, that there would be less people dying from the flu? By all means, there'd be less people dying of the flu. If they made it mandatory that when you left your house, you had to wear it. When you were on public transport out in public, you had to wear it. Of course, but you know what? We take a certain amount of risk to have freedoms in this world.
Yeah.
Otherwise they'd have us all walking around with gas masks and hazmat suits,
Oh,
and
God.
everybody would be safe from everyone else. But we would all look like, something out of China.
Yeah.
But if I never ever
Well,
caught
see,
crap,
okay.
I wouldn't be able to tell you it's bad.
Well, see, the difference between China and us, they got more pollution.
They do.
I could see that why the Chinese people would wear masks.
Yep. They have very bad smog and stuff around those cities there in China because they have so much industry going.
In Japan, I lived in Japan for 4.5 years, and old people in Japan are the ones that wear the masks. Okay. And I have no qualms about someone that's 85 years old wearing a fucking mask. You know why? because their body's breaking down, their immune system's breaking down. If you want to do what you need to do to live 10 more years, go for it, baby. But, don't make me mask up because you want to live 2 more years, right? Because we're all going to get there. We're all going to be in the same boat eventually.
But you have to admit, when you first saw that. Now occasionally I would see Asian folks before the whole pandemic come in with masks on. You have to admit, when you started seeing the first white folk wearing masks, and you started seeing more and more of them, that was kind of weird.
It was weird. It was weird when like 12-year-olds were wearing masks. I mean, it was weird. But I still get why old people, in these countries,
Absolutely.
I get
Absolutely.
The thing that kills me is seeing these young kids wearing masks, which they shouldn't be really wearing masks because their immune system is a whole lot better than a lot of us, and they're playing in the dirt. They're playing, all that stuff, and they're touching stuff, and it's like, heck, you're gonna mask up kids. You're gonna put them in. And not let them see each other and spend time together as friends.
They wouldn't have been able to have like Mickey Mouse and Goofy on their face. I mean, these motherfuckers are wearing underoos, whatever.
You can have Minnie Mouse on my face. I don't want Mickey Mouse or Goofy on my face.
No,
I'd rather like
little kids. They may want
Minnie Mouse, Daisy Duck.
What's that movie? Frozen. They may want
Elsa.
Some Frozen.
Elsa, one of the other characters, or that snowman.
Yeah, what's the little fucking snowman on Frozen? What's
there you go?
Was it Olaf?
Olaf.
Yeah, they may want Olaf nose or something. I don't know.
A carrot coming out of their nose.
Yeah.
Hey, Samantha, were you wanting to go live? You're muted, girl.
She's muted.
Yeah, I will. I just gotta make this thingy majig.
Because I was fixing to get out of here.
I really like thingamajigs.
So, listen, y'all. I am going to hit the hay. Actually, I'm probably not going to hit the hay. I'm probably going to watch a half an hour or 45 minutes of one of my Viking movies before I hit the hay. But I'm going to do that so I can kind of wind down from the evening. I want to thank everyone, Running Water, Sam, Raven, and Jody for hanging out with me tonight. Everyone out in the chat, Axe, Shane, Kimberly Ferris, Cody O, JV, Gary, Kathy Gahan, everyone that was hanging out with us in the chat tonight. Chat participation is important on live streams, man. When y'all are showing up and you got 15, 20, 25 people out in the chat, you guys are participating and commenting and everything, it definitely makes this fun. So want to thank everyone tonight for being here. Love you guys. Keep it spicy.
Keep it spicy. Take care, Phil.